Welcome to Melanin Speak Podcast. We are back today with part two of Shadows Behind Healing. We are going to get back into the book that I shared with you guys last week, and we're going to go forth with talking about um, self compassion, and a little bit about the importance of grounding. I want to thank everyone that has been watching and following my YouTube page, my Instagram page, and also my Facebook page. I am so thankful for you guys. Y'all don't even know like how thankful and grateful I am for you all, because if it wasn't for you all, it would just be me sitting here speaking to myself pretty much. But I am reaching others. They are giving me feedback. It's been a wonderful February. March, we're getting back into Let Me Help You Up. We are going to be on part 38, if I'm not mistaken. So y'all know I'm going to correct myself if I'm wrong. But we will be back on part 38 of Let Me Help You Up. But right now we are continuing to talk about the shadows behind healing. And we're going to start off with the mindset, meaning the self-compassion that we lack so much of. We give ourselves like tough love all the time. So we have to start learning how to give ourselves compassion when it comes to certain things. So I'm going to start reading, and we're going to talk about it and discuss it. One of the key aspects of shadow work is self-compassion. When we begin to explore the shadow, it can be challenging to face the parts of ourselves that we reject or hide. It is important to approach shadow work with a non-judgmental attitude and to treat yourself with the same kindness and compassion that you would offer a friend. By doing this, you can create a safe and supportive environment for the exploration and growth. Self-compassion involves recognizing and accepting our own human limitations, failures, and experiences of suffering, rather than harsh self-criticism and judgment. So y'all know how we go through, whether it's relationships or it's something with money or if it's friendships or whatever, and we fall into this hard place. And the hard place can be a breakup. It could be spending too much money. It could be getting into it with your friend or whatever the situation is. And then we get back into the harshness of ourselves. Well, you shouldn't have did that. You stupid for doing that. You stupid for going back to him. You stupid for going back to her. You don't, it don't even make no sense the way you spend money. It's not, and we don't show ourselves love. And so instead of saying, well, you stupid for doing that, say, you know what? You made a mistake. It is time to fix that. You went back. Yes, you did. On several occasions. But it's okay. We slip up, we fall, but we got to get back up. Our culture often emphasizes perfectionism and individual achievement, which can lead to feelings of independency, inadequacy, and self-criticism when we fall short. Self-compassion is the foundation of a meaningful life, for it is only through the lens of kindness and understanding towards ourselves that we can truly see and accept others. So we have to show more compassion towards ourselves. The same advice that we give others, we have to learn how to give that to ourselves. If we look into the mirror and just pretend that we're somebody else at this time, just to give yourself compassion, I recommend anything that can help you give yourself self-compassion, because it's very hard to do. Before I go on, I'm going to talk about the importance of grounding. Before I go on though, I know that y'all see my new background. Y'all, y'all see that, right? Y'all see that? It's nice, ain't it? That's nice. And you see how I have it, customized with the Melanin Speak podcast. Shout out to Amazon. Yes. So I love it. It's bright. It's more like it's giving more life. I loved my old background. I loved it because she was just the queen and she was rocking it. But I love this is the brightness. It has the our Bible verses in there for feeling never alone, chosen, always loved, compatible, created, and all those verses. It talks about those set words. So I hope you guys look up some of those words, and I hope y'all like my background. So let's get back into it. The importance of grounding. Another important aspect of shadow work is grounding. Shadow work can be intense and emotionally challenging, and it is important to take steps to ensure that you are in a safe and stable state of mind before and after the process. This can include meditation, deep breathing, or other practices that may help you feel centered and grounded. Whenever you need it, flip to the grounding technique page found later in the journal. Grounding is a technique that helps to anchor us in the present moment, to connect with our bodies, and to find stability and balance in the chaotic world. Grounding is about being fully present in the moment in our bodies. It helps to reduce stress and anxiety by bringing us out of our heads and into the present moment. Grounding can also help to increase focus and concentration. Grounding, I also found out that grounding helps with sleep. If you're having sleep problems, it helps you sleep. And what grounding is, I don't know if it's going to tell us or tell you guys what grounding is, but grounding is when you become one with earth. You take off your shoes and your socks and you either stand on soil, which will be the grass, of course, if you have a backyard, or you can stand on concrete. And you can stand there, they say 10, 15 minutes or whatever, however long that you feel like you need that connection. You do that every night or every day in the morning, so it can help you kind of get started, and then every evening before you go to bed. So you stand there barefooted on either soil or ground and become one with earth. It is important to ground yourself before and after using the shadow work journal. Here are a few ways to easily ground yourself. Simple recognition. Recognize common humanity. Remember that everyone experiences setbacks, failures, and moments of suffering. You are not alone, and your experiences are normal part of the human experience. Self-care. Engage in activities that bring you joy, relaxation, and sense of well-being. This can include things like exercise, hobbies, spending time with loved ones, and getting enough sleep. Affirmations. Using positive affirmations can help to reduce stress and increase feeling of well-being. Sensory stimulation. Engaging our senses through activities such as walking in nature, smelling essential oils, or eating a nurturing meal can help to bring us into the present moment. Deep breathing. Take slow, deep breaths can help to calm the mind and reduce the stress. The deep breathing for me gives me anxiety, so I don't do the deep breathing. The sensory stimulation, I do the grounding, which is the grounding that I just explained to you, the barefoot, standing on the ground. Self-care, I'm always self-caring. And self-caring is this, me coming to you guys and sharing some ideas with you. Also singing is my self-care. Um, we all have different things that are self-care. Me just throwing on clothes is self-care for me. Me pay my own nails or going to the nail shop or whatever it is, or being with my kids or with my significant other is self-care for me. Um, I don't really do the simple recognition, like recognizing that humanity and everybody experiences setbacks. Sometimes that's hard for me. It's hard for me to understand, like when I'm going through something, like somebody else is going through something too. I think it's just me, and that is not the case. Everyone goes through things. So there was a few things that I that that helped me, or it related to me when it came to a couple of these things. Um, it reads how to spot your shadow self, and the ones that I highlighted was recognizing patterns, paying attention to dreams, and there are 5 different ones. One is noticing your triggers, understanding projections, and explore childhood and past experiences. Um, I was thinking about going into reading it, and then I was also thinking about making it a part 3, but part 3 gonna have to wait because I want to get back into Let Me Help You Up. But if you get this book, The Shadow Work Journal, on Amazon, you can find all these things in this book that will help you on your journey. Whatever journey that you're on, healing journey, your just self-compassion journey, your self-care journey, like whatever journey that you're on, this book definitely can help you. I want to read one, and it's noticing your triggers, because sometimes we don't know our triggers. I know mine. I know mine's very well. They're very, very upfront, like they very prominent. So I do know my triggers, but I am going to read this. Triggers are emotional responses that are often intense and seemingly disproportionate to the situation at hand. There are indicators that a part of you, often a shadow aspect, feels threatened or hurt. When you are triggered, it can feel as if you are reacting automatically. I definitely am an automatic reactor. Sometimes I can hold it in, think about it first, but I'm reacting right away that same day. I'm not waiting days. I'm not waiting weeks. I react um right away. Let's see. Feels threatened or triggered. When you are triggered, it can feel as you are reacting automatically without conscious choices. These triggers are valuable clues pointing towards your underlying unresolved issues or shadows. To spot your triggers, take a step back and objectively look at a situation that causes you to react intensively. Is there a common theme or factor? It could be a word, an action, a type of person, or even a place that repeatedly causes an emotional, unrevealed, or unhealed in you. I definitely know that some of my triggers are from something that I'm healing from the past. And I automatically jump on it. I'm not letting it slide. And then depending on the response from that person or from whatever the situation is, that's how I continue with it. Like either I'm going to get upset more, or I'm going to like, okay, you're okay. It's good. It's more, most of the time when I react more, like when I'm more intensive with it, is me, is someone triggering me, and then their response to my trigger. So we have to really pay attention to ourselves, recognizing the patterns that, that we do. I have so many patterns. I have patterns after patterns after patterns, and I am getting better, but I have a lot of work to do. And I say this all the time. Every time I get on here, I'm going to let you guys know I have a lot of work to do. I am not complete. I will not be complete, but I am definitely getting better. I have definitely gotten better. And I want to thank you all for being my support, being there, being my sisters and my brothers and Melanin, we rocking. We about to heal. It is time to heal. Me and my best friend, my significant other, we are going to do a couple of segments together. We're getting that together, so y'all don't want to miss that. That is going to be good. We probably do that in maybe start in March, maybe the end of March, or beginning of April after our trip. So anyway, I thank you all again for joining in, chiming in, following me, sharing, reposting, all the names for all the support that you guys give. So until next time, I see y'all. Peace.